Good morning and welcome to our session this morning. Today we're going to look at leadership styles. This is a unit in directing in PPM Module 3. So we look at the leadership styles and we know that leadership forms the basis of management. And from the previous, we have the theories of the previous session was on theories on leadership that we check and we see how a leader is supposed to have behave or what they're supposed to have based on the three theories: the trait theory, the situational, and the behavioral theory. So we now move to the leadership styles that are used by leaders in different organizations. And the first one is autocratic or authoritarian. And this is where power is centralized, is coming from one place. We are not allowed to make any decisions or take part in any decision making process or being involved in any bigger decisions that are being made in that organization. So it's purely more of the leader than involving the subordinates. And then we have its advantages in that we complete tasks on time because we have one person doing the more of decisions. We don't delay them because we know who makes the decisions and how they're supposed to do it. And our communication is fast because we know we have one source of the information that we get. But the disadvantage is that we are keeping a distance between the leader and the team that they are leading. We have also high labor turnover. People will feel not appreciated if they don't take part in decisions that are for them and the organization. And then they lack commitment because now they know they're not involved in anything. So yeah, they don't feel even the motivation to work in that place. So the lack of motivation means that we are suppressing the initiative. They're not given a chance to say or take part in anything. And then we go to the second one, which is democratic or participative. Democratic means we're involving subordinates who have total participation in the decision making process. Thereby, it's more of the group rather than the leader. We give them time to take part in the decision. So we have the advantages that they'll feel that they are welcome, they'll feel appreciated, and they feel it as part of the team. They have a sense of belonging. They have high productivity because they know their input is being noticed, and uh, every step that is being taken is taken in mind with them in mind because they give their views. So we have open communication whereby they are able to communicate freely with the leader. So they are working as a team now instead of being set apart or just feeling isolated. And then the disadvantages is that it takes long to make decisions because you have to involve the people or the team that you're working with or the subordinates. And the job may not be perfect because we have the back and forth in communication. We have to consult, more consultations to be done. And it also may be allowing room for criticism because they're now looking at you, the leader, giving them the chance to take part. And after that, now they start evaluating how your leadership is. So it has some kind of issue that will come up. And then some may take advantage of the trust and the freedom you're giving them because they know that they take part in the decision. So they feel like they'll just have a laxity. They'll feel like they can do things at their own pace because the leader uh, brings them in mind or have them take part in the management of that organization. So it also leads to familiarity. They get used to one another, or what we call kuzoeana, because they know they can always ask, they can always be given this chance to speak. So it becomes of more of less work and some freedom comes in. Then we go to the other one, which is laissez-faire, a leadership style also that we see that comes as a result of the leader believing that they are able to lead the people. So here, the leader lacks the direct supervision and he fails to provide regular feedback. So they require little supervision. Is a type of leadership where the leader gives them the freedom to work, to do their thing. So they're able to control themselves They're able to decide on what to do. So the leader is giving the subordinates space to control and to do what is required of them. And then we have the other one which we call the pseudo democratic or the manipulative leadership, whereby the leader makes his decision known and then works with a committee to deliberate on what he wants, but mainly approves his proposal. So he comes up with what is to be done and then comes up with a committee or comes up with a group of people who are supposed to do the work um, that he's supposed to carry out. So mainly they're just there to approve his proposals. And then in this kind of leadership, the leader may reward those who support him because they are like just advancing his agenda or his proposals in the workplace. And then we have bureaucratic. Bureaucratic means we are insisting on rules or regulations that have been put in place. Therefore, leadership will just reduce it to a routine job. We know when we come to work at 8, we report, we go to this and we do this and this. And it's like a timely a routine that we follow every day. So that is normally what happens in a bureaucratic leadership. And then we have charismatic. Charismatic leadership means now we have a leader who has total loyalty and support of the subordinates he leads. This means that he has special qualities that he possesses. So the believers or the followers just follow him because of what he has or the special qualities that the leader possesses in such a case. So it's based mainly on the subordinates following you, the leader, or the leader of the organization, because they believe in, they have total loyalty and they are in support of what the leader is saying. So the leader may have maybe inborn traits or inborn unique characters or characteristics or attributes that make him different from other leaders. So he may be kind to the workers, he may be sincere and humble. So they just admire his trait, and that's how he leads the organization. And that's all, and have a good day.